Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In this video we are on Corby's account, formerly known as Now. We're on the Vietnam server. We're going to be testing out Cyran on day 1 for AFK Stages and PvP. That is my plan for today. He's taken him up to Supreme plus 10 exclusive equipment, which is basically what I would recommend if you did want to build him. Okay, so I have two different formations that I've saved in here for AFK stage testing. One is going to be using Wilders for the talent stages, and basically I've just replaced Bonnie in the comp for Cyran, because I think they would do a similar role. Bonnie of course has more probably damage output with the damage per second and the debuffs. However, Cyran has more crowd control, and I think we can like permanently lock down enemies with Iron, Almas, and Cyran. We're gonna have the twins just to charge up the haste of your team and also the energy of Tassi and Iron, and then we have the Frostfall spell because we're gonna be casting a lot of ultimates. So I think this should be pretty good. The opponent is going to have Viperion, who is going to be unaffected at the beginning of the match, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. The other heroes we should be able to fully lock down with the crowd control. Also, our faction talents aren't fully upgraded, like our other ones are the ones with the 30 upgrades. We have 20 here, but I think it should be enough. Okay guys, let's go and see what Cyran is made of. I want to see him 1 speed. So Cyran is going to begin with, okay, it does look actually like he begins with 600 energy. He began with a lot of energy, so that might be the case. He's going to cast his ultimate, there we go, and group up the enemies. Now they're going to keep getting pulled back towards the center. We have the execution mark onto them. Twins are going to be casting their ultimate right now to give haste to our team. And yeah, I mean, if you're able to control the enemies and lock them down, then I feel like Cyran is going to be very strong. One thing though, it does look like our energy gains of Cyran look to be a little bit low here. Like maybe we need like Rowan or something for more energy boosting, because he's going to cast his ultimate. He's going to get the energy refund from the twins Mythic Plus ability. And there we go. It doesn't also look like there's a huge amount of damage from Cyran. I think that might be another issue. Like Bonnie seems to be dealing more damage compared to Cyran, but Tassi should be able to clean it up here. Like she's going to be our major form of damage. Okay, Cyran going to cast another ultimate, get 150 energy back. So that was around 48 seconds. I want to see how many seconds it will take before he can cast his next ultimate. And the execution mark is going to be very low. Like you're going to see here, like the only real advantage is if you can like kill an Igor or a Brutus or something like that before the Brutus can proc his invincibility. Because otherwise this mark is so low that it kind of almost doesn't really make a difference. Okay, there's going to be another ultimate cast that was like 14 seconds. So about 14 seconds to 15 seconds for him to charge up his ultimate, which does seem a little bit slow. It reminds me of Tassi as well. She kind of has that slow ultimate charging as well. And this is with the twins support. But we don't have the twins stellar bonded to Cyran, but I think it's probably still better to have it onto Iron and Tassi. And now we're going to clean it up with the Tassi damage. Yeah, we're going to be able to get the clear here. But I want to see the damage chart because it really looked like Cyran wasn't contributing the most damage. He didn't do bad though. He did like almost as much damage as Tassi. And yeah, okay, overall not too bad. We were up against pretty over-leveled opponents compared to what we're at right now, like almost 200 levels above us. So it is still deficit. If you're going to run talent trial stages, you're definitely going to have to run 3 Wilders, and the twins are so strong that you have to basically run them for like the maximum effective meta team. And then it seems like Bonnie is actually doing better than Cyran as a 5th member. I think the thing with Cyran is he has potential for a lot of crowd control, but you're already cycling fast enough with the twins and Iron Almas that you don't need that bonus crowd control, and instead you need more damage and debuffs that Bonnie provides. So the thing about Cyran is I think he would work better in a nuking quick clear comp, because if you're going to stall the opponents anyway, then your blocking of the artifact for the first 8 seconds probably isn't going to make a big difference, because then the match is probably going to last for 20 or 30 seconds. So he probably does better in a nuking comp, but I want to try this first. Let's see what happens here. So in 1 speed. Okay, so we have the Lily May casting her ultimate. Our Tassi is taking aggro, and that's going to charge up her energy. Okay, we throw the Frestro back from the Cyran. Cyran gets interrupted by Lily May. That is a problem. And then he just gets bursted down before he's able to do much of anything other than one of his grasping attack, right? And we blocked the artifact, but it just wasn't impactful enough because it was only for 8 seconds, which doesn't seem like super game changing, right? Okay, we're going to try attacking this player again. Or let's even try Harmonic. Yeah, let's try Harmonic. Okay. So the first 8 seconds, they're going to be denied their artifact. Okay. And now we have a better front line with our tanky, like our Frestos. Cyran is still going to get interrupted, but at least he doesn't get nuked down because he's protected by the Wilder tile. Okay, Tassi is charging up her energy. Enemy Talene is casting her ultimate. That is not good news for us. Cyran is taking a lot of damage in the back. The enemy Tassi is going to cast their ultimate first before us. And now it is just going to come down to our Lily May, Tassi, Damien to be able to solo it right here. Our Lily May is going to interrupt their Lily May. And there we go for our first Tassi ultimate. So we're going to get some good damage off right here. Maybe get some kills. Okay, unfortunately, no kills onto the Fresto. We did make the Talene have to revive herself. Enemy Tassi is going to go off, and that is going to nuke down. And actually even burst through my Tassi because we didn't get a kill to get another invincibility proc. And that is going to be it. Okay, so, yeah, for PvP, I think the artifact... Locking them out of an artifact for 8 seconds, I feel like it will have very niche uses. Because the thing is... You basically then want to go for a bursting strategy. If you're going for a stall strategy, locking them out of the artifact is not really too useful. Okay, now we're going to try a burst strategy. So, can it be Thorin plus Ludovic? Could it be something like this? And try to go for the Storm Strike. Okay. Let's see what happens if we do a comp like this. So the Lily May is going to burst us, but we have the healing from Ludovic. We're going to get a kill for Harak, and now we're going to snowball. But Cyran himself didn't really do any... Because he cast his ultimate right at the end. He did block the enemy's artifact for long enough. Like, their artifact is going to be blocked for most of the duration because we're going for the quick clear nuke comp. I think you have to go for a nuke strategy if you want to use Cyran. Because now the artifact, now the opponent is going to be able to cast their artifact, but it's too late, basically. So... And I wonder... Is it that they don't even get the stat increases from the artifact? That's something that I'm curious about. Like, do they have the stat increases or not? Okay, let's try a similar type team, like a Graveborn Nuke team, onto the opponent here. Okay, guys, I'm going to try this. Let's see what happens here. We need to nuke them down quickly with the Storm Strike. Harak doesn't have a clear range, like a way of getting to the Fresto. Okay, we're almost have a kill onto one of the... There we go. Got a kill onto Fresto. There we go. Moving on to the next one. We blocked the artifact for long enough with the Cyran. And there we go. Wow. Okay, what was that? Like, when you watch some of my previous fights, you're like, how did we clear that so easily? What happened? Like, Sylvina is going crazy on the Tassi, right? And then she gets interrupted by the Lily May. But Harak just has already gotten his kill by now. Wow, very nice. That actually worked out really well. Like, locked down the Tassi really effectively with the Sylvina. So maybe it is looking like maybe Cyran is more of an offense option, where you just want to use him for a quick nuking comp. Or maybe on defense, but it feels like Graveborn Nuke with Cyran is actually maybe the way to go. Because then you have a lot of pressure on the opponent, and they won't be able to stall you out. Like, that is basically what you have to try and do. Okay, Harak. And I want to have Harak on the tile, I think. The Graveborn tile. Okay, and I want Sylvina jumping onto the enemy Harak. I want to say... We could even have Sylvina jumping onto the enemy Bonnie, right? Yeah, we could do this. And that can also set up a kill for the Harak and keep Harak on the tile. Okay, they have the Harmonic spell. We have to nuke them quickly. We're going to go for Storm Strike. I feel like he's an offense hero. Okay, so Brian is going to... Brian will not actually do anything that bad. Okay, look at that burst! What is going on? I think it's all the Graveborn artifact, actually. I mean, the Graveborn faction talents. Just destroying the opponent. So I don't know if Cyran is actually putting in the work here, but he is doing work. He is doing damage, and he's blocking out the opponent artifact. I think a full nuking offensive comp is like the way to use Cyran. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for some preliminary like day 1 testing of Cyran. He seems like a pretty cool hero for PvP, particularly on offense. On defense, he's going to have survival issues, and you can just like plan around a team that doesn't rely so heavily on your artifact. So I feel like he's not going to be a great defense hero. And because, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think you should over-invest into heroes who are not great on defense. Because at the end of the day, your defense is going to hold you back. in PvP and Supreme Arena, and so if he's not great on defense, probably not Paragon priority, like a high priority. But I think he definitely is an interesting hero. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, if like on my main account I might not take him or actually recruit for him, but like to have him at Supreme plus 10 exclusive equipment for some AFK stages, I think there could be some use and some merit to that. That is basically my idea as of right now. But overall, I think we got a pretty good idea of what Cyran is capable of. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas of how to use Cyran in the comment section, and I'll be happy to read them. Also, guys, if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We're on our road to 20,000 subscribers. Let's hit that before the end of this season. And guys, join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. We have over 2,800 active members, and we chat about everything in AFK Journey, including Cyran. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. But thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.